If you'd asked me 30 years ago, where was this festival headed? I had no idea. None of us had an idea. Now we're here at 30, and it's unbelievable. I mean, there's so many people who have been involved in this journey along the way who have made this a success.
Berks Arts is a nonprofit organization based right here in Reading. We are the presenting organization for the Berks Jazz Fest, as well as many other programs and initiatives around the community that try to inspire, engage, and unite our community, which is our mission statement, through music and art.
What's really interesting about the Berks Jazz Fest is it's this jewel here in our region. The festival is sort of like home for me. There's so many things that make it exciting.
The people I get to play with here, it's like, okay, I'm not only here to play music, I'm here to learn, and I better bring my A game, because you got to bring your A game here. It's not like any other festival.
When you are here at Berks, you're going to hear straight ahead jazz, you're going to hear R&B, you're going to hear smooth jazz, you're going to hear Latin. You're not going to hear one type of jazz at Berks. You're going to hear different eras showcased, you're going to hear different parts of the world showcased, and I think that's what makes it very unique for the audience.
Our rapport with the promoter, John Ernesto, this basically is like an easel, a blank easel, and John just allows you to paint whatever it is you want to paint, and that's what makes this really special.
Coming to the Berks Jazz Fest is like a reunion of musicians too. We're inspired by the music itself, we're inspired by the opportunity to play with one another, coming out of this period where we've been isolated. It's affirming and so powerful. There's so many things that keep me coming back.
One of the centerpieces of the Berks Jazz Fest is education. There's a commitment from the artists, from the administration, and from everybody to make sure that we're doing our part to pass this love of this art form on to future generations.
One of the things that makes Get Jazz so unique is when musicians come in as part of Berks Jazz Fest, our students in the area get to work with them.
To have musicians from all over the world come in here and perform and have kids be able to stand next to them and play on stage with them. That's the exciting part of all this.
I love it because I think of when I was sitting there and how mind-blown it would be to hear a saxophonist do whatever, to hear the drums do whatever, and thinking, man, I can't do that now, but obviously it's possible. And just to see them just kind of with their eyes open and just really kind of taking it in, that's huge, you know, because you can literally see a fan being created. You can literally see a future musician being created.
Berks Jazz Fest is a wonderful time for musicians like myself to meet some of the best jazz musicians in the country and in the world, participate in jam sessions and learn from some of the best, and play with some of the best talent and youth talent in the county.
I think that things like the Berks Jazz Fest are really, really great exposure for young jazz artists looking to get into the music industry and learn more about jazz.
I think one of the things that makes us really unique that we're proud of here is that this isn't a major market like Los Angeles or New York or Philly or Boston or Chicago. We can do jazz different in Berks.
It works here because the community embraces it. The arts community, the business community, the hotel community, and the volunteer community come together to make this happen.
I didn't realize how tight-knit this community was, and the volunteers running this are really making it happen. I mean, if it weren't for them, this wouldn't be possible.
Seeing those same people, those same faces every year, it makes it feel like old home.
You know, these volunteers are not only helping make this happen, they're checking out the music, they're dancing, they're loving it.
We've grown the family over the years, but a lot of the people are still here and still enjoying it. People look forward to coming back to Berks. It's family from the bottom up.
I think the fact that this festival is still here and has continued to operate, and not only operate but grow, and I think get better over the years, is a testimony to so many things. This one in Little Reading, Pennsylvania is an absolutely wonderful event, and I'm so proud proud and happy to be a part of it.
The success that the festival has experienced over 30 years is a real testament to the board of directors.
Well, I think you'll see it continue because we want it to continue. The board, the sponsors, the volunteers, the donors, the artists.
I think about what we built together, and I always emphasize that. It's been a collaboration with so many people.
I think it's the story of the Berks Jazz Fest is still being told. To have this will to move forward. Now we just have to keep going.